Ubisoft revealed that Watch Dogs will not be 1080p 60 frames per second on either PS4 or Xbox One. It's actually going to be 900p on PS4 and 792p on Xbox One, 30 frames per second for both. Now, obviously, Watch Dogs was going to be the second coming, of all games when, it was scheduled to come out last year, with the launch of these two new consoles. But since then, Watch Dogs has pretty much been downgraded a little bit. The delays, in my opinion, I think hurt it. I don't think it's as anticipated as it once was. Is Watch Dogs still, gonna be hot shit when it comes out? Is it still the second coming, or is it,
All I know about Watch Dogs is it still looks better on PS4. That's all I know.
True that.
All right, I like to make a statement, and it's a statement that some people may get a little offended by, but I'm gonna make it anyway. First and foremost, I'll answer your question in a second, but I'm gonna say this first. When Ubisoft announced Watch Dogs, they specifically said that this game was built for the PC. You got to understand, when they made this announcement, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, that wasn't even being talked about. Now, of course, it was said, I had a conversation on Twitter with somebody who, your boy Joe Killer again, talking about, oh yeah, when they demoed it, they had a PlayStation 4 controller. Yeah, but everybody knew it was operating on a PC because they didn't even announce at that point what the PlayStation 4 was going to look like. So, but once again, Ubisoft said in the beginning this game was built for PC. Then they had to make some changes, which is why it got delayed so that it would be ready for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Okay, so we clarified that. So obviously the PC version will look best because it was built for a PC. All right, now to answer your question about what you said about will it still be good, I've actually had an opportunity to play the game on several occasions. The game is going to be good, all right? It's going to be compared to Grand Theft Auto, of course, for obvious reasons. And it's going to have some of the same issues Grand Theft Auto has had, but overall, I think the game will be at least decent at best. It will not be a big deal as it would have been had it come out at launch, but it's still going to be somewhat good, I would say. But yeah, that's it for me.
Anybody else? Is kind of Watch Dogs dead to you now, or what's up?
No, I'm still fairly excited for it personally, and as for the resolution thing, resolution only really matters to me when I'm buying a game on PC, because that's why you play a game on PC. You play it so that you get that better resolution and everything. So it matters more when you get a game on PC. But for Watch Dogs specifically, I think I'm gonna get it on PS4 because that's a game with online features and a lot of like social features and everything, and I just feel like I'm gonna get the best from that game on PS4. So I'm not letting the whole resolution thing, sway my purchase choice. So
Anthony, I think I was just gonna tell Anthony. I think we need to. We're about to get a lot of sound bites of people saying, "Oh, resolution doesn't matter."
I mean, it's funny, I think resolution.
Because it matters. It matters when it's on Xbox One, but when it's not, it's cool, right?
when it's 900p on a PS4, all of a sudden, oh no, it's cool. I mean, they could do that. But when it's
900p
on
is
Xbox,
cool now, huh?
But yeah,
900p is cool now, huh?
It's
but when it's on Xbox Rise, oh, that's unacceptable, bro.
Who says that though? Who says that?
Yeah.
Hey, I just got an insight. They say if you buy it on Xbox One and you unplug your Connect, the resolution goes up 900p.
That's funny. Well, let me just say one thing real fast, because I know a lot of people want to say something else. Just to clarify, and this is what you should have said before, Swift. The reason that people like myself are buying this game on PlayStation 4 is because of the bonus content. The content that they said will only be on PlayStation and won't be coming to Xbox. Yeah, that's the reason
You
why.
mean the
And that's
content that will be on Xbox One in like a month or something? Because you know that's
nah,
what's gonna.
nah. That if it does come, it's gonna be a lot later than a month. But from what I heard, no.
Alright, but you know what I mean. It's eventually gonna
So
come.
here's something else though, right? It's really crazy, and I don't know. Like Xbox has a power gulf between itself and the PS4, but Ubisoft has been advertising since day one that the better console version will be on the PlayStation 4. So even if a great looking Xbox One game was capable from Ubisoft, the fact that they promised and already kind of been paid to have the best version on
But
PS4, it is what it is, man. At this point,
well, yeah, but see, you know why they did that, because they were selling the Watch Dogs PlayStation 4 bundle, so they can't backtrack and say they gotta say that the best.
Well, but
version
here's
is
my
on
thing. Do
PlayStation.
you think that they would, if they were capable of making a game that was still 900p on both consoles, would they do so, or would that power gap, or that resolution gap rather, be sacrificed just because it's been advertised that way?
But if a deal was set in place beforehand, then I think that they would sacrifice it and just stick to their guns with what they're trying to do now. Because, yeah, he's right. They have a bundle. It's a business. They got to make their money.
Yeah.
I just think it's so sad that Sony of all people, the ones who had the PS1, the PlayStation 2, the PS3, and now the PS4, would pay Ubisoft to make their version better. How sad can it be? Like, they're talking about
I mean,
being
Xbox has
gamers.
done it too, man.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well,
so you really
hold
think
on a second.
Microsoft-
Well, hold on a second. Have you forgotten about Titanfall? Microsoft paid to keep Titanfall on Xbox One.
Well, isn't that what you do for exclusives?
Yeah,
So,
and it's still.
okay.
So it's an exclusive. It's not paying a multi-platform game to be better. I think that's sad. That's utterly sad.
Microsoft has done that like hundreds.
To who? Tell me. Name me a game they done it for. Huh?
Call of Duty.
But you gotta be fair too. You have to be fair too, because Microsoft did it in the 360 era when they were clearly winning North America. In this case, Sony was doing it just straight off the bat before they knew PS4 was gonna be hot shit,
Yeah, so what's the problem with that? I mean, it's still a business.
That's just like, because you're making it seem like it's a way when it's the other way. Oh, that's a wire cord.
I'm not saying Microsoft was wrong for it. He's the one that's saying Sony's wrong for it. I'm just saying Xbox did it too.